welcome to Kid
Barry. How was it, mate?
Brilliant, mate. I'm going to be living there. No, what age is my boy? 6 year, I'll be living there, 2-bedroom flat.
Have a go now, mate. Just go.
Was it raining,
He wants to fucking take over, doesn't he?
I'll leave the
What's
boy-
that?
I'll
What's
take care of the
that?
boys.
Tell us,
Mate, look at the
That's
top,
a
man.
fake guy,
Look.
but
Actually, my friend used to be like.
That's the way my skin is all the time.
Slaney been breathing your forehead,
You go and I'll look after the boys and all that.
Oh, imagine that.
She was looking outstanding fair play to her, wasn't
Mate, rolling about the full week.
Right.
Me and her, oh fuck.
That's what the sun does, though, innit?
Mate, honestly, she went, she stepped on the plane to Glasgow, never looked at her. As soon as we got to Italy, it was like, who's fucking that? And then as soon as we got back to Glasgow, mate, didn't know
she
like
is,
that again. Something's happened on that flight, mate. Something's happened.
It was the wee tan dress that got me.
I like that.
Oh.
You better not done anything you shouldn't have been doing watching that.
How was it?
Laptop slam,
Sensational?
Oh, mate, honestly, food, drink.
Is that the coast, Italy?
Do you care?
I like all that, aye.
Right on the coast, mate. Right in it's the heel of Italy. Honestly, mate, what a
Must be
place.
some gaff, innit?
It was
Better on
Scotland.
steps, aye. Just.
Nah, Steps is the most sought after suburb in Glasgow, mate, innit?
Is it?
Can I ask you this? Is it I've always wanted to know this. See Italian food here? Is it the same earlier?
No, mate.
Is it fuck?
But, like, is it totally different?
No, fuck. That's miles better there, mate. Even the coffee and all that, eh?
No, this is pure random, right? But I think the fruit. I don't eat fruit here. See, as soon as I go on holiday, fruit all the time.
Juice, yeah.
Fucking
Do
lovely,
you know what
man.
tastes better as well?
Do you know what's better? The Tesco sandwiches.
Yeah, we need to say we're at the amazing Top
Oh,
Golf.
amazing.
Incredible, your ma. To let them use their knickers as what is it called, the net? The black ones she's went for.
I am surprised that's her favourite set, I know.
That'll be searching. Where's the black
He's
knickers?
been going mental for a week trying to get them.
What a shout, that.
Everywhere, I know.
Yeah, you can watch live
Rubbish.
sport here as well. Up on the screens.
That is some gaff, innit?
Oh, it blows
To
your
be
mind
fair.
away, doesn't it? It does blow your mind away.
And there's games for families as well, so families get down here. Angry Birds. You've got a few.
Angry apples, me like.
What did you do at the weekend? Anything good?
Well, that's me. Sorry, Andy, before you go. That's me now qualified first aider, Si. Unbelievable, Andy,
Are you
innit?
gonna use
Show us
a-
a bit.
Yeah, live clear.
Is that what you got?
So I need to know, Si, we done all the stuff yesterday, all the compression and all that, and now I need to send in 2 videos. Recovery position and another one. So I need to send them in, so I need to get 2 people to be the runners almost like today.
I had what's it called?
What, a dummy?
A dummy,
So I need to get 2 dummies to do it.
So why do you get Kev with it next week?
His there was a
No,
ball
he's
to,
dead.
isn't he?
You need to dig his body out. You want to get down?
By the way, I'm looking.
When we get that sorted, the funeral's not done yet.
He's not texted me back since last week.
Nah, he's
I think he's
feeling-
raging at that.
Still happy with it.
His eyes still fucked, innit?
I'm still trembling, mate.
But he was in McDonald's yesterday getting a big tasty. Have you got him on Snapchat? He just put up on Snapchat, big tasty. Imagine him in that taxi with a leather skirt on, eating a big tasty.
Oh, that guy, we did miss the biggie, didn't we?
Andy,
Andy,
the
He's
funeral
good, he's
arrangements will be going up on the bottom of the screen.
Loves his golf and all that. Didn't he? I loved it here.
Mate, he would have loved this as well.
I know he's the only man that played. Oh, you're fucking outstanding at hitting that ball.
Bang average, mate. See, when
You
he gets
played
that
golf though, didn't you, mate?
course completely different to
You and
range.
Gregsy played, didn't you?
Aye, all the time, man.
Who else is in that wee group?
Muff. When he
Muff?
When he
Who's Muff?
separates
Muff?
himself, Jamie Muffy, when he separates himself from FM, will play a couple of rounds.
Does the Muff dog go with you, aye?
That's aye. Takes his laptop, but he's good.
By the way, AstroTurf, Livy Kelly are playing a pre-season here, isn't
Oh,
incredible.
It's
How's your-
absolutely brilliant.
Somebody
Oh, yeah,
messaged me saying they heard seen your dad walking the dog in Kelvin Grove Park, and they heard your dad saying that the dog never died. Somebody messaged me saying, "I wish you'd pick my shite up for once."
That's fucking incredible.
Yeah, can we bring pet peeves back? So I got
what
one
is
last
you-
night.
I've got one as well, mate.
Watching a wee show. Jelly turns the volume up, leaves it on 23.
Oh, you hate that?
Can't
No,
I
I don't like people like
Can't
that.
leave the volume on an odd number, man.
No, you can.
Can you?
I don't like people
Is
like
it
that.
porn you're watching?
No, I know you know.
Nah, I know as much, mate. Nah.
no.
So
I
a lot of
don't
people
mind
do.
that.
A lot of people are like that, though, aren't they? Don't like the
I
odd
can't
numbers.
do that.
Glasgow and Edinburgh Airport, mate, passports, fuck me.
What's the deal with that?
So you show your passport before you get on the flight, and you need to show it again after
know.
you get... What's fucking changed on that plane?
Aye, I
What do you
hate
think, I fucked my passport out the window?
I hate the
What do you mean
scan
show-
one. See the scan one when you stand in front of it?
You love putting metal on you so you get certs, don't you?
Seek assistance, mate, and there's nobody there to fucking
Aye.
seek assistance for. So I wanted to get back up the road, stand there for about 20 minutes, mate, with
Aye.
your hand trying to get in that fucking passport.
See when
machine.
you
Oh, that's
see
the
when-
worst wee bit you skittle.
See when you empty your pockets and put it, I heard he leaves his keys not in.
Aye, so he gets certs.
So he gets certs now.
So it's
So
happening.
it buzzes.
I wanted to ask like anything come back for Gold Dust. Nazy nah.
No, nothing, no.
And who was it? Harry and Kane. I've got another shout. Xander Clark, Mankind.
Aye, he does.
Aye, no bad.
No
aye.
bad shout, actually.
Aye, is
aye.
that decent?
You, Vince
El-
McMahon.
Vince El Socco. That's not bad,
El
actually.
Choco, he looks like him, doesn't
Remember
he?
Spike Dudley, no?
Spike Dudley, huh?
That's like me, innit?
The Dudley boy.
Aye, he's wee bra Spike.
He was one ugly
Well, he
bastard,
was the
wasn't
one
he?
ugly wee twat, him, wasn't he?
Any peas for you now, sweet?
Sat in Nando's for an hour, didn't serve me my food. How fucking disgusting is that?
That's your pet peeve.
But how bad is that?
Aye.
I think that
So I went
is.
up to the person and I went like, well, do you know what? I said, and they went, I'm sorry, it's not even the fact that my food's not coming in time, it's the fact that none of you have had decency to come here and tell me that that's horrific. So the woman went, I'll refund you and I'll give you your food for free. And I went like, shove your food up your arse, but seeing I was walking out, I think, why have I not just ate the food?
So you're one of the like semi-famous guys that are horrible to people that are getting
Aye.
paid minimum wage. I wouldn't have done it.
No, that wouldn't be me.
Wouldn't
to
it
be
be
honest.
me?
That's poor.
No, but
Is that what kind of guy you are?
No, but what I'm saying is,
Alright, that's who you
I
ought to be.
sat for an hour site and they've not even bothered to come up and say, hey, we're running late. And now
I'd have just went up and say, excuse me, pal, I know you're busy, but any chance you could take my order?
Aye.
when you get
No, I
back?"
Listen, I know you're rushed
No,
off
he
your feet.
never-
Like, can I
he
get a wee
never-
bit
I
of food in
swear,
that?
I done it twice. I asked twice and
Oh,
it was
that's
dead ignorant the way they answered me.
Don't
I've
like
got-
that.
No, I swear to
Not
God.
too sure about that one. Not too sure about that one.
Disgusting, man.
And yeah, this time of season again, congratulations, Annan.
Brilliant.
First time they've ever been
Superb.
promoted.
Spartans.
Peter Murphy, I love
I
Peter
played with
Murphy.
Peter Murphy.
Played against him. Says you were honking.
He choked me to warm up.
Mate, he was a hard bastard.
Aye, he was very
Used to nip
tough.
you when you were playing against him. Airdrie, Reece
I was
McCabe.
surprised at that, I've got to be honest. I
Airdrie.
thought Hamilton would.
That's a bit of a
Win that
shocker for
tie.
Hamilton, isn't it? But Airdrie are a good team.
Yeah.
Two relegations in 3 years is
What
hard,
age
innit?
is Reece? 16?
16?
16, isn't he?
Oh.
Youngest manager to get up.
Is he same age as me?
I think he's 29, 30.
Is he? Aye,
No
younger.
coaching badges.
Is he not?
Nah.
Just shows you, doesn't it?
Shows you done it.
I've heard they play good football as well.
Really good. Really good. What?
Spartans.
And Spartans.
Do you know what's mad, right? I don't want to take you at dark times, but I watched you twice against Spartans this year. And mate, you were good both games. Like, no, when they say there was anything between the two teams at all, was there? So were you a wee bit surprised, Spartans are?
They came
No.
on a good game as the season went on. But again, we played them. First was the first game of the season, beat them, and
2-1.
then the second time we played them.
Cooking
We actually
us
had
the
the
penalty.
penalties, you'd
Aye.
have beat them, but
No, but they are good. They're a good team. Do you know
They're
what
a great setup, I
You can
know.
tell they've been together for years, mate. They've got
Aye.
that. They've got a great team
their
spirit.
setup's great,
They've been
innit?
going for years, but they've added two really good players, Tapping at centre back and wee Armstrong for Cali Braves in the summer. I think they took him
Setup.
to kind
They've
of
got a proper good setup in
Aye,
their
the
pitch.
setup's
That's brilliant.
And he was great with us, with Dougie
Aye,
Samuel.
he's
So I'm
brilliant,
delighted for him.
lovely
He's a
wee
good guy.
Yeah.
Also, congrats to you and your Nottingham Forest team for staying up.
He's one ugly bastard, isn't he? Isn't he, mate? He is right up there, isn't he?
You know what I did, Grosvenor? Nah, you know what I did.
We need to make what a team there.
How
Honestly,
did they get on at the
Grosvenor's-
weekend?
I think they won the USPGA golf, didn't they?
They've got the highest score at top golf, haven't they?
Beat Gretchen with
They
two
cleared
shots.
that fence, didn't they?
Aye.
Grosvenor cleared the
Double
fence.
the odds for new sign-ups. Your first £10 bet. Sign up at gsport.com/open goal.
I'm glad you've done that because you've not done that for a
You
while.
shied away
You've
from that.
neglected
You are
Grosvenor,
brilliant
innit?
at
No,
to
but
be
you
fair.
seem to have turned your back and Griffin a wee bit.
No chance. I'm
you?
choked to Simon.
What happened in that casino that night? You were great in
No.
the Grosvenor casino. You and who was it?
Shanks, wasn't it?
Oh, how did Shanklin like coming on there? He's
Loved
a bit quiet at first, wasn't he?
Loved it, aye. Actually, I think a lot of people have responded on all with the fact that like they never knew that side of him where struggled, didn't get a
I
club
couldn't
and
believe that, mate, Wayne.
went trials with different places and that, couldn't get a contract, so
What about me saying it?
Brilliant.
What about me saying the Rat Pack by
That was incredible.
Queen's Park?
Am I right in saying that John Suter was part of that Rat Pack?
I know. I'm not sure
That
what
played
Gordon
him.
Lawrence Wankland or not.
Did that get kept in?
That was a bit below
Mate,
the belt,
I
man.
swear to God, he texted me at 6 in the morning, like, please call him Long Wankland.
I definitely started him first 2 minutes.
Oh,
and
mate, he
called
never
Lawrence
said a word
Wankland.
Aye,
He
the
was
first
so
20,
quiet for the
didn't
next
you?
5 when he was like,
But look what happens after he comes on. What a finish that was. And it takes us seamlessly to that game.
I tell you what though, again though, watch it like me watching it, if you've watched it, his overall performance, mate, like not just the goal,
Was
but
he,
his
Andy?
link-up play throughout the full game, he was brilliant to be fair.
I couldn't
There
believe
was a chance so
Do I
that
start there then? Should we start
he
there?
looked like a snail on fucking crutches. The one that he ends up putting the ball across for the chance, but I thought he looked a bit slow now.
No, but that is Shanks admit that is
He's
that's the only thing I'd say he lacks
Yeah.
is proper pace, but he makes up with his movement because his movement in the box is unbelievable, so it just shows you 27 goals. Don't need to be rapid to be running behind all the time, it's just your movement in the box. You can just sniff out chances. And see that goal he scored a few of them this year. Just that dart
What a
across the
finish
front
that
post.
is.
Great finish, mate.
Just so hard
Aye.
to control him.
You text me after the podcast saying you think he's overrated.
Well, I tell you what. No,
By the way-
I tell you what. No, I'm looking forward to. We're doing our team of the year at the end of this. And I'm looking forward to hearing what your
Stevie
picks are.
Felton's team.
Fulton and the Nottingham Forest manager.
Chips.
How do you come
Right,
back
come
to
on,
that?
Coops. What did you think of the Hearts?
Well, I'll tell you one thing, I couldn't have been 31 shots. That is incredible for a game that the two teams are very similar. I mean, the question I would like to put out there, have Aberdeen rushed and given Robbo the job?
What do you think?
I don't know, I think actually, do you know what, I was going to say aye a day.
I'm going to
but
say yeah, because he patched us for doing a fucking manager of the month interview, so I had to have rushed it.
I don't get that either.
Aye, that's harsh, isn't it?
I found him quite rude before when I walked by him. Maybe a brilliant guy, I don't know, but no, I'm sure I said, you know what, I did 2 weeks ago, I said, give him the contract right now and sign it. So I did say that, but looking at it, I just don't know, maybe they have rushed into it. Because Hearts
no.
absolutely annihilated him Saturday.
I think he had to get the jobs. What was it, 7 wins in a row, 6 clean sheets out of 7 or something like that. Obviously beating Rangers at Petode, but we were mate, 18 shots in the first half alone.
That's incredible.
18 shots in the first half is ridiculous. First half was, we were,
What was good at Andy, playing it for the back.
again, very similar to what Nazy's sort of changed, is he wants us to be more front foot and a bit more direct without just banging it long all the time, but direct in terms of playing their half all the time. So once we're in their half, then we try and gain control and
But would you play out to get there? Or no as much?
Not so much. We have at times, but not so much. I think it's more adaptable in terms of how teams play against you. So
Did you change the shape, Andy, or is it still the same?
4-2-3-1.
Is it 4-2-3-1, which he's never really played, did you?
No, that's changed, but we played loads of shapes this year, to be
So he's
honest.
playing in the 10, Janelli?
Guy.
No, Shanks been in
And then who's up?
Janelli
Janelli
up.
up.
Aye. But
What about his goal?
first half we were very good. The fact that we went 1-0 down at the time was incredible, because there was only one team in the SN, same as us. But set pieces clearly been our Achilles heel this year. So disappointing to concede for that again. But for the rest
Paul
of the
scored
game,
against you.
aye.
What
He was
season he's had, 6 in the league?
decent, to be fair. He was decent.
He
was
was
that
that well for him.
He's a big presence, and he deals with anything behind quite well, because for his size he can shift. So
How was the atmosphere? Amazing.
really good, mate.
Was it?
Really good. And
What a result, by the way, what a
See,
result.
before even gone 2-1 up, you think with the type of game it is that there's going to be periods where you're holding on. Never really felt we were under that much danger, to be honest. It was like getting round about the box and that, but really creating it. And so I thought we seen out the game very well, I know.
Mankind was doing the fucking Mr. Soccer for the goal, wasn't he?
Aye, he was, aye.
Don't know what he was doing for that. What was I going to say?
he's
What
done
age is
so well.
Janelli?
28, I think.
Oh, is he? I
28,
was thinking he was
29.
young, because he looks like he can go again, mate, nah?
Gino's been on fire this year, mate. He has. He's been on fire. And he is a winger, but I think that, like I said last week, that partnership that him and Shanks has got just seems to suit him. That Shanks just comes in, does all the linking up all the play, and Gino just sort of plays off his shoulder and runs in behind, and it's worked the two of them. But I tell you what, I didn't expect them to cut inside for 30 yards and whip into the top corner, because
I'm surprised how good Naismith's done. Because even when he came into Hearts, it was pretty worrying for them, wasn't it? The league position, I think they'd lost a lot of games in a row, and he's never obviously managed Naismith. So with him coming in and having his own sort of style, I think hats off to him, son.
Yeah. Do you know where Barry Robson needs to be or will be tested? Is I think am I right in saying since he's took the job, he's not really had a lot of injuries.
No, that's
Duke was missing Saturday.
That's massive, son.
That's where you
Duke,
really
Shinnie,
test as a
McCrory.
manager of these clubs, innit? Duke,
Aye.
Shinnie and McCrory.
But say, we've had that all season.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
And
That's what
again,
I'm saying.
you can't use excuses, because the league table doesn't lie that Aberdeen deserve to be, as it stands, in third place. But the injuries we've had this season's been mental. And I said months ago, I said no other team in the league would be able to handle them injuries we've had, which I think is testament to the squad depth we've got. But at the end of the day, you still got to win games, and we've not won enough to be in third at this moment in time. But obviously the win at the weekend gives a good shot.
Do you know what I'm just thinking? This is the first time it's just a threesome. You know who'd enjoy that?
George,
Your dad.
you're still scouting.
Still scouting.
2 weeks to go. About my shoes, 2 weeks we get that right.
Have we ever done a podcast just to freeze?
I think we'll have one, so it's probably the highest views we've ever had. It's a wee bit like soccer. It's like a wee bit like the scoreboard that he does, isn't it? So if I was going Duncan, who would you?
Duke Evans.
No, I don't
Jim
think so.
Duffy.
I think Roger Hanna's a good one. for him.
Wee Roger.
Hannah.
You called him not Wee Roger Hannah. He's
Oh, he's
Roger,
a big guy, aye.
Wee Rog.
Don't look very big.
Right, so we'll just call him Roger. Yeah, right, let's just call you Roger for the rest of this.
Be better enough, wouldn't it? Rather that than the Nottingham Forest manager any day of the week.
Right, Roger, big game. Big game.
Oh, that kind of stick. Wee Roger, man. That's like wee Slane's game with Coyle. Wee Roger.
The Weasleys was the best. What a shout the Weasleys was.
Serious
That was
Roger.
you?
Do you do a bit of Roger? You heard that before?
A bit of Roger in it.
Aye, I wasn't
That's what I
sure.
used to call it.
I wasn't sure. Oh,
It's
did
named
you?
after Roger Hanna, that wasn't it?
I don't know if he does a bit of Roger then.
He's a good guy. I actually enjoyed his company at that Brian.
No,
we
you're
done
a guy, weren't you? You were just talking about that, weren't you?
Right, Roger. So Wednesday at Ibrox. Can you see Hearts getting in because Rangers are flying?
I'm interested to see, well, because Naismith against Celtic went toe-to-toe with them. That was at Tynecastle, again with Aberdeen, on the front foot. Brilliant to watch. Will he do the same when he goes to Ibrox?
Who, Naismith?
Aye.
I don't know.
Would you think Jinky will sort of leave?
But
I know you won't.
I've said this before. There's no right or wrong. There's no blueprint to say this is how you get a result against Rangers and Celtic. And the fact of the matter is, we've went, like you says, we've went after Celtic, we've went after Rangers, and we've not picked up points. So as much as people, that's what fans want to see. You want to see you go after them. Ultimately, at this stage of the season, the only important thing is getting at least a point and do your best to try and get 3. So we've actually, I'm not just sitting on the fence. We've no worked on. We'll do that tomorrow. How we're going to approach the game. So.
But
See.
you need to get someone, didn't you? Am I right in saying that Aberdeen at home? Aberdeen are at home
if
to
Aberdeen don't beat St Mirren,
St Mirren.
then you can get away with no winning or no winning any points. But at the end of the day, our aim is to go and get something at the game.
Yeah.
So the approach will be to take something.
You've got to fancy Aberdeen to beat St Mirren at home tonight. Their form form has been good under Barry Robson.
No. They were outstanding with Celtic the other day.
St Mirren has a good shout.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
I mean, the big boy we're going to go to, the big boy main was incredible. I mean, I think before that you would say Aberdeen at home would be fair, but watching them the other day, they were brilliant the way they went about it. They actually could have won.
Yeah.
Celtic, so that game's up for grabs.
If you're going to give us a wee prediction for Wednesday at Ibrox, who would you go with, Roger?
I don't like that, Roger. I don't. Fucking eating away at me.
What's your prediction, mate?
This been my last year. I've been fucking hopeless. Hopeless for a
Come on,
long
we'll
time.
get your collar on soon. What?
I might go for the arse. I might need to go for the archin.
That's what you need to do,
I
mate.
do.
See me you're on the
I'd be
defensive
thumb on it,
going
that,
after
like,
that.
Wee son
Wee
baby
thumb
on.
on.
Getting bigger, by the way. You even need to squats me that. Oh, boys. Right, remember, really, you've got to fancy Rangers. They've been looking really, really good. Really good.
He's got something against Hearts now,
bit-
isn't he?
No.
I said you
treated that-
fancied Aberdeen.
The way he treated that waitress and Nando's now he's
I
treating you
know,
like that.
come on.
No, do you know what? See that one? See, I'll tell you the news. See that waitress one? That bit I get clamped to do because I hate people that treat people like a waitress because they women and guys get paid fuck all. And
And you're still
No, you're saying they get paid fuck all,
Oh,
son.
he's big time.
No,
It's in their skin. Oh no.
that's the worst type of people, mate.
Nando's workers are
I know.
skin.
That's the worst type of people, mate. To do that to people. No, listen, that's why I say I gave them the benefit of the doubt. Andy, I give them the benefit of the doubt, and I sat there with my mouth shut, and eventually had enough, and I went up to them and spoke to them with respect, and then that was it. We go to
When's this Hot Wings challenge coming out?
Whenever. You're alright.
Put it out when you want
Get it
it.
out. We need to get that out.
Put it out Wednesday.
I think it could be. I think that'll be our highest ever thing. Mate.
That was incredible for you.
How
Mate,
angry
you were
you were.
spicy after the first one, weren't you? You were too hot.
First one, no too bad, no. The second one on.
I honestly,
It's the worst thing I've ever done, comfortably.
Mate, I'm not joking here. The first time I've just got a real view. I love you to have your clothes off in the show. I'd love to see all your clothes off. Would you do it? No.
Not a problem, mate. Maybe not the new, but different type of venue, I'd take it. See, talking
Would you
about
love to
waiters,
see
can
that
one
now?
of the
You've
waiters
done that
there
with
pass
Roger
me
before, innit?
fresh orange and lemonade. I'm gasping here. What a man,
fancy
thank you.
Rangers.
Oh, look at this waiter here.
Well, Rangers are
Hey, guy.
Rangers are flying just now, aren't they?
You're going to take the
Thank
waiter,
very
Nathan?
much. Thank very much.
Thank you, waiter. Cheers.
What you get is
That's the
actually for you.
football
Yours.
monitoring board getting a wee arm in on the podcast.
Top man.
But I go.
That's his wanking arm as well.
I tell you what, Top Golf, that's the best fresh
Oh,
orange
that's
I've ever
nice.
had.
Top.
If you like your fresh orange, come here.
Oh, that's sensational.
That's
That's
cracking that. Thank very much for that one.
what did you make there? Rangers convinced him. And he's watch it.
I watched it.
Aye.
Would you watch it on Sky?
Aye.
That was in Sky, aye.
I never watched. Never
Try to
seen
catch
it.
him, mate.
No. What did you make it?
Rangers were good. Hibs had chances though, first half. I thought.
Josh Campbell at back post.
I actually think Hibs' game plan was good. I thought it worked quite well, especially in the first half. You could see that they tried Yuan almost sort of cheat and any time they win the ball back, he was a sort of outlet and
Was that
create
up against
chances for them.
Tavernier?
But any time Tav went forward, that's what I mean.
Just
Like
kind of
Ewan sort of
just,
cheated off the back of him, and they'd always try and sort of hit that channel. And they got joy for it in the first half. Had a couple of chances. Boy, Campbell's had a great chance. I think it was 1-0 at the time. Or,
Yeah, 1-0 at the time.
it was a great opportunity. They had a couple of others, to be fair, but Rangers had a fair amount of control. I don't think they battered Hibs in terms of constant chances, but more
To
than
be
enough
fair, they're
to
playing
win
with
the
a
game.
striker, aren't they?
Aye.
Who's that?
This diamond, mate. See this
Aye,
diamond. See
Sakala
any
played
time
that.
Rangers have played that diamond this season, mate,
Been good.
it's probably the best performance they've had. Tynecastle, the last time at Easter Road.
So what is the diamond?
The
Who's
Celtic game was a diamond.
So they've got Raskin, Lundstrom and
Lundstrom,
Jack in it.
Aye.
But so how does that work though? Because
Celtic
Cantwell's
game
in
was
there as well.
That's what I mean. He's almost been like a sort of false nine. We talked about the Celtic game sort of sitting on McGregor. Just sort of the same in the Hibs game there. Him and Hadji sort of rotating and Sakala being the striker. So
It's some
be interesting if that's what they're looking at going
It's
forward.
good coaching that.
I think that's what. Will he eventually play that?
That's what I mean. You don't know if that's what they're going to do
Switched
moving
into
forward.
4-3-3 to that. When he first came in, he said that was going to be the two. But see, looking at that, I don't even know where they would, because you've almost got Jack and Lundstrom are all defensive players, aren't they? So I don't really know where does he fit them in? Who plays as a
That's what I
sitter?
mean. Lundstrom's the sort of base, and then it was
Jack.
Raskin, Jack,
And then
Cantwell or Hadji sort of changing in front of him.
But you still sometimes see Lundstrom gets quite a lot of shots at the edge of the box,
Aye,
playing,
aye.
doesn't he? And then obviously Jack will just kind of.
You have played in diamonds as well.
Fucking hated playing it.
Your fullbacks need to be athletic to play as in your outside midfielders because it's the biggest shift ever.
See the two side ones. Holy fuck.
it at Bradford
Is he the
for it.
type? I wanted to ask you, 'cause you know him. Because when Gerrard here, it was very much 4-3-3. Am I right in saying that?
Aye.
Will Beale be the type that will change for different opposition? Or do you think he'll get like an Ange who gets a system
the
and
times they
sticks
played
to
a diamond has been Hibs away, Hearts away, Celtic. So it's been the so-called bigger games.
Yeah.
Well, the other bigger games. So I don't know if it's maybe the teams that are going to have a go at them a wee bit more. They want a bit more bodies through the middle of the pitch and two up front to sort of, because Rangers in transitions have actually been unbelievable in their games. So I don't know if that's sort of the reasons why, but like I said, it'll be interesting to see if that's what they do going forward. Because see, to be fair, see the players that they're linked with now, it's all number 10s, mate.
Is it 10s, yeah?
Number 10s for fun.
That
Whereas
was
you
good
look at it
football
now,
for so long.
you still think, they need a right winger, they need a left winger if Ryan Kent's gone, but they're not really linked with any
I always
wingers.
think to see when you've got Tavernier, I don't think you need an out-and-out winger, mate.
He's doing that, isn't he?
He's doing that, isn't he?
Do you know what I think is mental about football now? And I'm not joking, I think it actually started for you, and I'm not kidding on. Playing out for
Losing
the back.
games.
No. I mean, with Guardiola, I think that he would ever play direct. When he was at Barca, he banned people for kicking the ball.
I'm sure he watched Broomhill a couple of times
He
this year,
must have
didn't
been
he?
watching it, him and Brian Kidd. But it's like, but I do think it's fascinating now that I'm watching, like Pep does it. Pep's gone more direct now. I think that's crazy, and I'm seeing it more often. I wonder if that's more sort of coming in, and that's still good football as well, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
But it's like, it's direct. It's like I was talking about us at Hearts. It's a pass forward. It's not a bang forward. Do you know what I mean?
forward,
You're not just
aye, no,
you're
you're
not just
not up to
smashing
two
out the pitch for the
centre-halves.
sake of it. Like, well, I said the Celtic game at Tynecastle, it was so obvious how much more direct Celtic were, but it was purely runners in behind passing it down the line, and then again, like I said, having control in the opposition's half, because they know that chances are we're going to come after them. That's a chance for them to sort of bypass the press and then play in the opposition's half. So I think that's just what teams are
the
doing.
boy King, he played well, didn't he? Leon King,
I thought John Suter was man of the match.
he was superb.
Seen that on Twitter, people were buzzing off him.
I thought he was man of
Shooters,
the
I
match.
mean, I think everybody knows it. I just think it's him trying to stay fit and injury free, innit? Because he is a
Would you be
top
confident
centre-half.
going in if you're going to try and topple Celtic with Goldson and Suter as your centre-half pairing?
I would, but
Aye.
I've played with him, so I know what he's like.
I think
but
so,
again,
aye.
it's staying fit.
And is King a good enough backup to the two as well? Or do you need one more in?
I think they'll definitely try and buy another centre half. Definitely.
I think King should maybe try and get a loan move.
It's not a bad shot.
Well, I think a year of football is what he needs.
Aye.
Scales has went and done it with Aberdeen, isn't
Aye, I think it'd be good for him.
Yeah.
He would probably still be in the squad, but I don't think that's any use to him now.
he? He does remind me a lot of Danny Wilson there, King.
Aye, wee
Similar
bit, aye.
types.
Body, innit?
Body shape, how he plays.
Wee
Very
bit
much like
composed,
that.
didn't he? And
How did
Come
Yilmaz do?
Alright, aye.
Like to get a wee update on the wee man.
Alright, to be fair. Alright, his final ball was a lot better than the Celtic game, but to be fair, like I said last week, for his size, he gets stuck in that. And
Because what you are going to need is they two fullbacks are going to need to be good defender 1v1 if they're playing with a diamond there.
aye, well,
And going forward and all, but
Aye.
so maybe they
Oh, you
get
need to be
somebody else in.
athletic, aye.
They might get somebody else in there.
I still think they'll try and get another left back as well, but I think he showed in the games that he's played that he's done well. So That's what you can ask when you get a chance, you do well.
Do you think the last few games, because the results have been good and the performances have been good, do you think that'll matter as in recruitment wise?
No, but
It won't, will it? No.
He'll know
It
exactly
can,
what's
it?
there. Well, I was going to say as well, what about the goalie? Will he go? You're not going with McCrory as number one.
No,
will he?
he'll be number 2.
But will
Feel
he
for
want
him,
to be,
though, man,
will he want to be
'cause
number
that'd
2 for another year, 25 years?
That'd have
No,
been
I
5
think you're right,
consecutive games with clean sheets, but
93 minutes,
again,
wasn't
it's hard, isn't it? Because he's similar to Yilmaz when he's had an opportunity, he's done well. Like 4 clean sheets at the 5, obviously a last minute goal the other day sort of stopped that run, but it's hard for him because he's obviously he'll see the links of Butland and whatnot, and he'll think, oh, what more do I need to do? But I think Michael Beale actually said that Alan McGregor never actually broke through as a first team regular at the same age as McCrory is. So obviously it took him a few years before he got that opportunity. So
If he is going to be a number
What
one,
I think
he
will
needs to get over
happen
that
though-
hotel in Turkey that you went to.
aye, I
If
know.
you're going to be the Rangers number one,
aye.
get that sorted.
Get the Barnett done. What I think will happen though, even if they do bring in another goalie in, he'll still play games, McCrory. Definitely. See, like cup games and that, I still think he'll get opportunities to play in. Because they've even done that this year with John McLaughlin. John McLaughlin's probably played about 15 games this year.
What about
I still
that
think
here?
it'll be about the same.
Fucking hell, Roger.
Some
Never
combat.
expected that, Roger.
Bloody 70s haircut on it.
That's actually quite nice, it.
Do you like it?
I like you when you slick it back.
Not
I
bad,
think
innit?
you're
Incredible.
unreal.
Haji, will he be a big player for
No,
Bale
not
next
a
year?
big
Do you know
player.
that?
A squad player, and he'll play games, but he'll not be a big player. For me,
He'll be on decent doing that, Haji. He just signed a new contract before he got injured, didn't he?
I
I
think
don't
he's,
think he'll be on big money. He'll be on good money, obviously, but
I don't think he'll be a
squad
regular.
player.
Nah.
Squad player, I think.
Will he be happy? Would he be the type to be happy to be a squad player, Haji? He's always kind of linked to moves away, Haji, isn't he?
Well, I think it's one of them. If he's linked with clubs and it makes sense for Rangers to get a bit of money from him, I think he'd be open to it. But I thought first half he was all right, but mate, he's missed so much football, so it was just good for him to get back on the pitch, play 60, 70 minutes, whatever he played, and then obviously get the goal.
Him and his dad living in one bed up beside you, didn't he?
I don't remember his dad.
Oh, mate,
I don't remember him. I know he was obviously a joke, but do you remember his dad?
Aye.
Who did he play with?
Ipswich.
Ipswich. No, it was who was it? Beef. Who was it?
Beef.
Who was it? No, Trun. Big cow. Trun. Pelly and Hadji.
His dad was...
Oh, his dad was frightening.
Uh-huh.
Blonde hair.
He died
No,
at
died at
Blonde.
blonde.
World Cup.
Aye,
No, he died at Blonde. He was at
yeah.
Barcelona,
He
mate. He was
behind it, man. He
incredible.
wanted it blonde.
Was you know Real? I know Barca Real was a
No, I didn't think
Galatasaray,
he never played for Real.
no?
What's going on with Big David Marshall, man? Didn't he see more there? Just didn't know.
Well, see the... I keep saying his name wrong. Is it
If free
Taverna?
kick's not on, go to save that.
You never expect him to shoot for there, do you?
It's a great effort, but he's got to save it.
Go
Surely.
to save that.
Can he beat you near post for there?
What age is Marsh now?
He's getting on a
I think
bit
he's
now.
48. Just turned. Honestly, I'm not sure.
But
he's done well for him
I
this
think
season,
the
though.
third goal's worse. I don't know what he's doing.
Just hit half him, didn't it?
To be fair, he has done well this year, though.
Do you think so?
He doesn't do well for that first goal he has.
No, do you know, I thought Marshall was going to be one of the best players this season in the league. But how good he is, and I think there's been...
They gave him the captaincy,
I love
didn't it?
Big Marshall, I think he's a cracking big guy. No as close as I'm up with other people, but he is a good guy and a cracking career, but certainly on this season, I don't think he's been right at it. I don't. And I'll not hide away from it.
But you need they've got quite an inexperienced back four. I know Hanlon and Stevenson, they didn't always play. Like, there's been times this year they've got a really young back
Fish and
four.
that dropped in, haven't they?
Fish and they've had a few loans, but I think... Would you say Fish what?
Just laughing at the goal, sorry.
I think Marshall will still be there. He'll still be there next year, won't he?
I do as well.
So you think Hibs need to get a new goalie?
No. Listen, he's still a top goalkeeper, a top career.
Backtracked already, says I'm not going to backtrack.
The questions
Two
you get in
minutes.
a lot of trouble though. Where these...
No, Marshall wouldn't care, mate. Marshall, he
I
knows
know,
the
I'll
script.
speak to him anyway, I've told him. Where do you stand with Hibs?
Just inconsistent, isn't they? Can't really...
What is that doing to those? Is that players? Is that management? Is that...
See, to
the
be fair, again, like, I think anyone would admit that Ewan, Nisbet,
Right.
Martin Boyle is a very good front three. So the fact that they've lost Martin Boyle for a few months isn't great for him.
No,
But
he'll be
tying
free
down
from
Ewan for, would they sign a 3-year deal? It's a good signing
Yeah,
for him. He's a
he's
good
very
player.
good,
So
Ewan, isn't
that
he?
boy, aye. Really impressive. But they'll I'm sure, Leeds, I mean, I don't know how he'll look back at the season. There's been good moments, but I think next year the fans and the club will be expecting more for them.
I think they need a right good centre back, don't they?
Aye, commanding.
Uh-huh.
Where do you get that? We don't know.
Mate, this pigeon's getting very close.
Remember the pigeon that was in
Aye, and
that place before?
Bad.
What was that? And bad,
Like-
The recruitment will be interesting because it has been quite mixed with, like, he signed McKirdy for England with Lee Johnson signing, but then signed so many foreign boys last summer as well. Surely they've got to leave it up to the manager this year to just go and get the players he wants to get now.
I don't know who signed the players, but they must have signed about 12 players in the summer last year, and only really, by the time the first few games happened, there was only about maybe 3 or 4 playing.
Yeah.
So, like every club this year, mate, every club in the world, when it comes to recruitment, you've got to get it right. I don't think any team's any different.
Well, what's his name? The wee Brian McDermott's in it.
Wee Brian McDermott. Who's that wee boy?
Remember he was the Reading manager. He's in
at Hibs?
He's the
So he
director
is.
of football now.
I seen him there, aye.
And so he's just came out of nowhere and said he found all the Japanese boys at Celtic, didn't he?
No, he never.
I swear, mate,
No, he
didn't
never.
I was like, the fuck's he over? I know what he's doing over there.
Fucking
Wee
right.
Brian, he's no daft.
I know exactly what that wee boy
Wasn't
came out
watching football, I'll tell you that. But
Is that what he came out and said?
I think he was working at Celtic for a while, but
bizarre, innit?
very bizarre.
Will they catch Hearts, Hibs? Can they?
Nah.
Still can, mathematically.
Oh, you
Aye.
need to play them, don't you? And they beat his last game in Man
Celtic
United.
Hearts have still got an they can't they? Well, Celtic have dropped off, so maybe, but no, I can't see that happening. I think I can see you getting the 3rd place now after that one.
Said last week, when it comes to Tynecastle, I fancy us against anyone at Tynecastle. Obviously, Wednesday's important to try and take something out of it, and then.
Do you want to go on Wednesday?
You say this every week, mate.
Ibrox?
Faking they got Ibrox, could they? I don't think we could go, mate. I would go, but
I don't think I could go. Didn't he play one game for Celtic? He's scared to go to Ibrox. You
I'm
can
a
go,
Celtic
mate.
legend, mate. I would go, but you'd shit it.
You can't go because you talk so I'm at a pish.
Aye, I'm getting right abusing.
You don't get a press pass.
Are you getting abused? I was only joking, mate.
No, but a
Who's
guy said
abusing
to me
you?
in the tune the other day, he went, how are you finding the fame and all that? And I went, mate, it's not a lot. I said,
Just after and before your nan,
And he
just
went,
saying.
no,
Spent
this is
your
it.
head that.
No, and I said, it's not like that at all, mate. And then he said, fuck, you get it stinking, don't you? And I went, oh no.
Does he not mean pump?
He's talking about your dad's bag.
You get pumped.
You that stinking
You
bag,
get
man.
that stinking. How'd you get that so stinking?
You know,
I'm just picturing Roger that hand and farting in your dad's bag.
I'm going to say part my nose.
Oh, shit, so.
Oh, that's a bad year again.
No, I mean the math. Oh, unbelievable. Right, we'll ask you what's happening with Celtic's fun, wee man.
I was actually speaking to a director at Celtic. And I no, just in a conversation, and I was thinking, we actually said, I wonder if because
Face to face, this was.
Aye, face to face. And I was actually, I wonder if because in their season it's so, their matches and training is so high intensity. I wonder if when the league was won, as if there's almost a drop off in training and there's a drop off everything. But then that kind of Angie's interview after it was going out. I know, because Angie said about the players after the ball wasn't good enough. So, but where has this came from though, this drop-off? Because even before the game against Hearts, Hearts were really good, but Celtic weren't at their best. Rangers again beat them comfortably, and then at the weekend, St Mirren could have won.
Cameron Van Dijk, mate.
Do you think it's off because of...
Do you think
I'm not saying it's not the only reason, but I think he's such a big player for Celtic. I really do. And I think we've spoken about loads of how good Celtic's squad depth is, but you've got to centre-half's that one position where you
100%.
think they've no got.
Nady's got the people have no convinced me coming in.
I said before this, I think the big boy Jens was hard done by. Like, I liked him.
do you know what, he didn't have a right good chance at it?
Physical presence, left footer.
They done well, didn't he, when he played that?
Quick.
Because they bought Kobe Ashley like, miles off at the Rangers, and then they brought in a centre mid who got bullied with big men. But he can do that. I mean, he's like a big wrestler, isn't he? Mate?
Well, the games that Carter Vickers has missed,
Did he miss it in the first one?
the Hearts game, right, where I feel as if we're going to score if we don't get a man sent off. I'm not going to say we're going to win the game, right, but I feel we're going to score. Rangers, you concede 3. Motherwell, you concede 1. St Mirren, you concede 2. That's no Celtic's record this season, and conceding that amount of goals in such a short space of time. So I do think missing him is a big difference. I was really surprised to see Awata play centre half.
Am I right in saying that Carter Vickers missed a couple of Champions League games this year?
I'm not sure.
I'm sure he did.
I don't think so.
Nah.
Poor that.
Good punditry.
Hope his squads get checked soon.
I'm sure he did. But, like, they need to get better replacements in, especially for the Champions League. Because if a McGregor or a Carter Vickers is missing for any of these 6, you play 6 Champions League games, it's going to be difficult. Your main players, Kyogo the same. I don't think Kyogo would be good enough to come in.
Left back, no good. I mean,
Taylor's not playing.
Confidence.
So you maybe need more work in the summer than what you actually thought.
I don't think they'll have loads, but even look in January, mate. Like January, you're thinking Celtic are flying 9 points clear. They'll probably no recruit. They then bring in Johnson, who's been brilliant. They bring in Awata, who's not really played as much. They bring in because Giacomakis. So I think he's always looking.
Yeah.
He's always looking to improve the squad and bring players in. This summer's going to be no difference. I think where Celtic's issue might come, it's not an issue really, but are people going to come in for their players? Are people going to come in for Kyogo, Hatate and these type of players?
I look at it, but the back four, is the backup good enough anywhere across the back four though?
No, I think you're right.
Potentially
Not for that Champions League level.
And then if Rangers are going to be stronger next year, and I don't know. When you proved last Saturday that you can't play against teams
Even guys like Hizmanovic, I always get his name wrong. I wouldn't be surprised to see him going to summer, mate.
Nah, I know.
It's not like he's came in.
I
and
think he's looked good when he's played as well.
I think he's a good player, but he's hardly started the game, mate.
Aye.
Is that genuine competition for Mida and Jota? Abada, he might be away as well.
You do feel when a big game comes, it's always Maeda and Jota. It's always the two of them.
Yeah.
So it's
The defence is worrying though. As much as Carter Vickers has been that good, but they look all over the shop when he doesn't play.
But that's what I mean. Like, and I'm not criticising them before you start your nonsense. But I was surprised to see Awata play there because St Mirren are direct. Curtis Main's a monster. He's dead physical. So playing Awata, who's
Kobayashi on the bench?
Aye.
Why would you start Kobayashi v Rangers to try to get him ready to see if it, and then just no play him against? Surely that's a good test for him against guys like Main and.
Well, who'll play in the Scottish Cup final now? Who's your two centre backs?
Kobayashi.
It's got to be Kobayashi. Surely. I don't get why when they play him. I don't know, but why? What do you think? Do you think that is the reason for the sort of drop off for Celtic, where the centre half Carter Vickers been out?
But also,
I don't know. I think it's
Taylor's not
definitely a
playing
part of it. I think it's definitely a part of it, no doubt. Because I do think he is just. He's obviously a big importance to Celtic. So
I think it's not just Carter Vickers, it's Johnson as well, isn't it? It's two years.
I think
you're right sided.
I think in that Celtic team, your two players when they're no playing are three. When they're no playing, is a massive difference. Is Carter Vickers, McGregor, or Kyogo? That's the three. I think if you take them out, I'm not saying they're significantly weaker, but there's a difference there.
Aye. No, it's sometimes I feel maybe they have had a brilliant season. I just wondered. I was thinking that maybe it's been a slight drop off. I don't know.
So what you think of a goalie, a new goalie?
I would get a new goalkeeper
Centre
at the
back
start.
and a wide player.
Aye. Yeah.
Fullback.
Left back if Taylor gets in. Taylor usually plays, but
Taylor's been very good this year, but I thought you were saying last week you weren't too sure about Bernabei.
No, Bernabei doesn't look up to it at all. Did he play? Who played? Did Taylor play on Saturday or no?
Mate, you're the Celtic fan.
I know I was talking to that director, but I didn't take the game in.
I think Taylor played, didn't he? Taylor played Saturday, yeah.
I find it still. I know I keep going on about it, but that team selection it'll never make sense to me. And then to go and put the full first team back in against it.
Most of the chances came for that right hand side, didn't it? That Awata and Ralston were playing on. Main hit supposed for that side as well, didn't he? The first goal comes for that
Main could
side.
have scored five.
How
many chances they have? I think he's improved. I'm not saying he's because that most improved is a bad shout. And how much did you hate that when you're a young player?
The most improved award.
Oh,
what, the most improved
player. But the difference in
that
him
would
this year to
that
last
would make
year.
you walk up the road, didn't it?
I know he's raging me.
Most improved, walk at you.
The Ben Sherman shirt on.
Every presentation was Ben Sherman. Put your hair in curtains.
Or a Harry Hansen.
Harry Hansen. Oh, mate, the pure hard gel.
G-Star jeans, mate.
The pure hard
Show
gel.
you with the G-Star jeans. Brow cream.
No,
Your
G-Star
coach 100% had this on. Pair of pish stained jeans, Sambas, and a fucking your boys' clubs
Polo shirt.
pullover jumper.
Oh, they days, man.
Mate, you hung on that guy's every word, man.
I know.
I'd love to remember some of the things that you were getting taught at that age, man. Incredible.
That's unreal.
Right, so you want a centre back in a.
Eh?
Did you play, Roger? Did you play fives with the boys at the paper and that?
Like Roger Hannah be disgusting in the house and he went to hear all this. Wonder if he does do a bit, Roger. Sorry. I know, listen, it's been an incredible season for Celtic, but I'm going to ask you this. Does wee Billy Dodge start getting a bit excited watching Celtic play now? Can he start to get hope for, by the way, if they turn up like this against us, we'll be ready for them? Because a few weeks ago there was zero chance. When Celtic were back and everybody. Chance. But can then Celtic just go bang, we're going to turn it on again? Listen, putting it out there.
Nah, I just can't see it, mate.
Nah. Not for me.
Can't
I don't want to
see
be
it.
disrespectful, but
It's disrespectful. Really is, because it beat
talk
two
to you with
SPL.
Billy
disrespect.
Dodds, he'll beat Billy
Billy
Dodds.
Bonds. Billy Bonds. Billy Bonds.
We silly boys will be thinking that he can. Of course you'll believe me, but if Celtic turn up, it's...
I tell you what, will have the full at Inverness in the box. He will 11 men behind the ball.
Oh,
innit?
yeah.
Frustrate.
But will he,
See, that
will
is,
he look at...
maybe that is the game that
I
Anawata could play a centre half. Do you know what I mean?
But then if Awata's playing centre half, mate, Inverness are just going so direct every time, aren't they?
Aye, but it's
Like St
Billy
Mirren did
Mackay,
Saturday.
innit?
Billy Mackay, I suppose.
Mate, St Mirren have been... They've seemed to have got a wee hang where they've got the right almost structure or to play against Celtic. They beat them at home, they drew with them, and then even there was a cup game, I'm sure it ended up 3 or 4-0, but up to 80 minutes, it was very close, and St Mirren were in the game, had missed chances, and then I think they got a red card and that, but the way he sets up, I think he's got a
What
wee
did he
hang.
do Saturday? Did he do similar? Was it? Did he go with the two up?
He did say, didn't he, in his press conference before it, like, we need to go for points. Obviously, we've still got an eye in Europe, so I'm going to have a go. So, and to be fair, they did, but it wasn't gung ho. Do you know what I mean? They still played the same shape, the 3 in the midfield and the 2 up front. And again, I think St Mirren are always quite similar, whereas they'll be direct, they'll play our setting balls, they'll try and spin it wide and they'll put bodies into the box and cross it into the box, which is obviously, again, what they've done. But what they do well is they try and trap you one side, and off any back pass, they'll just sort of latch on it and squeeze the line. So, but to be
Tell you
Kyogo's
what they
goal,
can
some
do,
goal
mate,
on
they
it.
can all run like fucks and
mate,
they must cover some distance, mate.
They're brilliant. He's done a great job there.
He has done a great job. He has. They have probably give Celtic the best games this year.
That's what I'm saying. Tactically, I think he's certainly got a wee hang there that he seems to know how to compete against Celtic. Obviously got the win, and then I'm just repeating exactly what I said a
We
minute
need to
ago.
say again, McGregor's. Some people come off the boil when things are winning that, but he just
What a goal.
continues to be
What a goal.
brilliant.
Mate,
doesn't he?
Kyogo's finish.
Kyogo's that goal's incredible. Lattice passing to Hatate, it's just seamless, man. That.
Some finish. How many has he scored now? 30 something? 31,
Something
32?
like that. He's been incredible, hasn't he?
Well, we'll get to the team of the year later.
I can't wait for
Ali
the
McGregor. This could be a mad shout, but I would like McGregor. See if you could get a McGregor and Hatate and a big, strong, physical sitter. I think that would be.
Would you like that? Aye?
Mate, see when McGregor was at Notts County, and I remember him as a player at that age. That was what he was good at, mate.
Well, even the last few years at Celtic, he's only been
When he's in that
the
area,
deeper one
when
since
Scott
Ange came
Brown
in,
went,
hasn't he?
I think Ange always want a right technical player in there to play that sitter. Always.
But you could get it. You could get a big
somebody,
physical technical.
Could you?
Do you think that?
I don't know.
Wanyama.
Like a Wanyama type of.
But then I think maybe for the third Champions League and
That's what I'm saying.
I think
Stop
that's what you might need.
Yeah.
No, it's listen.
I don't think it's a bad shout.
It's a good shout.
They tried that with the boy, what was his name? Abogard?
He done well. Abogard.
Abogard, aye.
I actually seen him in a couple of games and thought he was alright, mate.
Aye. Right, we're going on to the relegation zone now. My God, twists and turns at the weekend was incredible, wasn't it?
Steve McLean's got some set of bollocks on
I
him,
can't
by
believe
the
he
way.
said that.
Fair play to him, mate.
I thought that would have backfired on him.
Dell was
Same.
raging, wasn't he? Did he play under Dell at St Johnstone? Am I saying that? No, was that been too long ago?
I'm not sure.
He was there. He has
Steve
been there for
McLean was
years.
at Hearts, wasn't he?
I don't know if
beforehand?
That's right. No, I think you're right. He
Do you
was
think if you were
there.
a player, you would, do you think you would even bother with that? If your manager said that, or do you think, why has he said
Well,
that?
I think as an opposition team, I think Derek McInnes must have been thinking, brilliant, he's made my team top. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's going to come out and
Aye.
say that. So I actually think it puts more pressure on his own team, but obviously there's going to be pressure anyway to take again. So I was surprised he came out and said it.
To be fair, you could say it's worked, but Kelly got to get a man sent off it, and Kelly had a lot of chances,
Some
mate.
chances,
Like, looking
aye.
at the highlights.
I mean, somebody missed 2 yards out. His name flashed across my eyes.
Yeah.
2 yards out.
Purcell.
There we go. I mean, so maybe it didn't work.
Do you think he's sending off for young Watson? He looks like a good player, doesn't he?
I don't think you can have too much complaints.
He's a bit high, innit?
Aye.
It's one of them, you're going in for it, but...
In the
Aye.
day's
He's fully
game,
committed
you
to
can't-
going for it, innit? But
The day's game, you don't get away with that.
it's a classic example as you've gave the referee a decision, and this day and age you've got a red card all day for that.
Who was the ref? John Beaton, wasn't
No, I'm not sure. Who was the ref?
He did send somebody off his Saturday. He did send
I'm
somebody
not
off.
sure who the ref was. I didn't notice who it was.
But I
to be
still
honest.
see enough for Kelly to...
Do you?
It was a massive on Wednesday night at Kelly done United. What did I say to you 6 months ago? Done United's goalie.
Mate. He is.
That's poor, innit? That's
Mate,
poor.
what is he doing?
I've never... It doesn't save a shot, mate.
No, but he just runs out and just fucking as if he's frozen.
It's a great finish for Anderson once he takes it on him.
Aye, no,
Honestly, I've got them so wrong this year, but I really fancy Dundee United to take at least a point in that game.
And mate, Fletch is
Livy have
injured.
been on a poor run, haven't they?
Fletch is injured.
Aye, Livy have been miles off it recently.
That's killed them.
Fletch being injured, mate. If Fletch is out to the end of the season, then you've got to fear for Dundee United, didn't you?
But I mean, I said it doesn't matter how good you're playing, that'll demoralise your team when that happens. That's a hopeful ball up the pitch for Livingston. I think the guy puts it around. The centre half favourite to get the ball. The keeper then comes out and the two fuck twins. I don't know what the two. I don't know what the two of them are doing there. Honestly, I couldn't work out. The two of them are just frozen, and it's happened. Something happened against Ross County. The two of them ran at each other again.
Mate, Malky Mackay must be sick.
Oh my
That's
God.
horrendous, mate. The decisions for Big Malky.
99th
What
minute
one
penalty.
do you not think?
Do you not think that's a penalty?
For Kelly? For Motherwell, sorry.
No, for Ross County.
Sorry, so the one that he gives it and then the VAR Willie Collum doesn't give it?
Is that not a Stonewall penalty, you?
I hate saying this because we should be, but I genuinely never seen that penalty. I never
Did
seen
you?
it.
I thought, see, when I first seen it, I thought penalty, but I think when you slow it down, but again, is that right in slowing it down? I think he touches the ball, does he? Butcher.
Did they get it?
Like Pat Butcher touches the ball, didn't she?
It looked as if he just cleaned
I
it
think
out,
if
mate.
Dender high heel just touched it, didn't it?
I hate the fact I've not seen that. It's poor for me, innit?
That is poor pundit.
Apologies.
You wouldn't do that on the radio, would you?
Apologise.
But again, your man Van Veen, ice cold, isn't he?
But then 12 minutes getting added
I tell you what, I
Where's the
can't.
12 minutes came
I
from?
Malky
need to
does
say it,
nothing.
I can't let it slide. Did you see his Twitter?
Whose?
Van Veen's tweet after
Malky
scoring?
Mackay's.
Oh, he's did a couple of the fan tweets, man.
What,
No,
fans are
great.
brilliant.
No, do you know what? I need to get it.
Get
I need
it
to
on,
get
mate.
it.
I don't think that's... And then 12 minutes, but that's not right.
I know.
What do you think of the red card, the two
I
yellows?
know he's made me proud and said to him, "Come on, that's not good enough. That's busy, isn't it?"
What was the 2
Two yellows.
Who was it again? Oh, the
I don't think that is.
Dundee United got 2 yellows as well.
I
Did you
didn't
see
think
that?
they were either.
No, but you can't clap the ref, can you?
But what's the first one for? Did you see that one?
Is that a tackle?
Don't know, he just started... We always the guy was just shouting at people now. He get
He's a
booked.
great wee man, wasn't he?
But he was just nibbling on things. He wasn't going full throttle and he was just fucking...
Give your Jason Cummins.
Slow it, right? He's put a picture
Well,
up
that
of the
was
Ross County
County.
player.
The-
He's put a picture up of the Ross County player before he's taking the penalty. Talking to him, he says, "Can't believe he asked if I was going to break the record. Of course I was. Could have spoke forever, but it wasn't putting me off." Oh, Kevin,
you've
come
done
on.
It in, Kevin.
Come
You're
on,
doing
Kev.
great.
You don't need to do that.
No, you've done all your hard work.
Turn your
Leave it,
phone off
Kevin.
Saturday nights, mate.
And enjoy yourself.
Enjoy Stuart.
but by the way,
enjoy your bath with Stuart Kelly.
9 consecutive games he's scored in. That is some going at it.
No, I
Nine
don't
Just
consecutive
him forward.
games.
Motherwell.
Mate,
What?
they're on fire.
they've been...
He's going to get manager of the month again, though.
He has done an incredible job.
Unreal.
I don't... It's, the VAR thing blow my mind, mate.
The VAR? So the Motherwell penalty's a penalty to an eye.
That's a handball, aye, but
Big Obika and amongst it.
you can't see, but it is, his horns are out that way.
But I think when the one you're talking about for Motherwell, I think they have looked at VAR and seen that he's touched the ball, mate. So why would it be a penalty?
Was it? But did he touch the ball? Aye. I couldn't see that at all when I kept looking at it. Maybe I've not looked
Is
right.
the monitoring board? Did you see it? The monitoring board? Penalty or no? He touched the ball.
Before
So
that,
you want to slaughter that? Wait till Faddy gets you
did
on
they get
Thursday,
pulled
man.
before that? It was wee cum dog, wasn't it? Wee Cummins. It looked like
Wee
the guy looked like
Cummins,
Cummins just kept falling down.
I thought that was maybe iffy for a penalty, but I think Butcher does touch the ball, mate.
Nah, it's not a penalty then. I don't know if he touched it. I just couldn't see that touch.
What about the red card for Ross County? Red card?
2 yellows, wasn't it?
Red card or no? Oh, 2 yellows or no?
Who was it again?
It's a boy, Edwards, wasn't it? Edwards?
I don't know, but
We've got to get Kent here. That's poor for us, isn't it?
Oh, right, I do remember it. He comes over the top and
Aye.
kind of stamps on his ankle.
Booking.
Booking, definite now.
It's more the fact, I mean, taking the end for the game was going to be big for Ross County to win it, especially with Dundee United and Kelly both losing.
Losing, yeah.
99th minute penalty, man. He must have felt sick. That journey home. Oh,
Have you played that amount of stoppage time this year?
that was
Where
like
the
the
fuck's 9 minutes came from?
12 minutes got added on it. Malky Mackay said there was nothing.
Because obviously that's only for the
I don't
second
think I've
half,
played that
innit?
long.
12 minutes?
But Big Malky said it. He went, there's nothing really happened in the game for that to happen. That's mental, isn't it?
How does that work with it? See, when the ball goes out, does the ref stop his clock?
No, so VAR checks now. So obviously your subs, they usually say, what is it, like 30 seconds or something?
Yeah.
And then VAR, obviously, depending on how many, they've had the VAR check with the Ross County penalties got overturned, so That, and then does Ross County, have they been wasting time? I don't know how it's... Because what was it, 12 did you say?
12 minutes, huh?
It's a lot, innit?
But they're saying here about psychologically, I don't think it will affect Malky and Dell's team in particular. I think that's why they've been really good this year. Bouncing back from bad results.
End of the day, can it
But
affect
Dundee
you?
United this year have been prone to absolutely going under, isn't they? And that's 3 defeats on the bounce.
It's been the same all season, mate. Defensively, they just concede too many goals, don't they?
Yeah.
And again, we always talk about the quality of their squad, and a lot of the quality we talk about, obviously they've got Charlie, who's obviously had a brilliant career at the back, but then a lot of the quality we talk about is like your Fletchers, your McGraths, it's all attacking players in it, Middleton, Sibbald, all these type of players.
Yeah.
But just conceding far too many goals.
Yeah.
I fancy Ross County to beat St Johnstone on Wednesday. And do you know, I fancy Dundee United to get something at Kilmarnock. Sorry, it's at Tannadice. Sorry. I think Dundee United will win at home.
I think
then that will put Kilmarnock bottom of goal difference.
Do you want to do a forfeit? I think Kelly will beat United.
I think
Ross County
forfeit
for us.
I think Ross County will definitely. In fact, I think they'll beat St Johnstone.
Because St Johnstone they're safe now, aren't they?
I think Ross County, and then I think Dundee United will beat Kilmarnock at home.
Right.
Do you think Kilmarnock will get a draw?
Well, give me Kilmarnock. I think Kilmarnock will either get a draw or win.
Don't know if I can give you that. Dundee United aren't good enough to do a bet like that.
I think a draw.
A draw. Dundee United playing with a 17-year-old kid up front, mate.
Did Kelly beat
And again,
Dundee United Tannadice in the cup, didn't they?
Yeah. This is where Dundee United's fans frustration comes from, innit? They never signed a striker in January.
Wow. Kelly Ross County on Sunday. Oh
Right,
my
Kelly.
God. And then Dundee United away to Motherwell. Oh my God.
See, I'm not a fan of it. I've never been a fan of the split.
This
I
year it's
always
been
think when
brilliant.
it comes to
This year's been outstanding.
it comes to like the sort of nitty gritty with this year.
See, before the
bottom
split,
six,
Andy,
top six.
see, before the split, you thought Dundee United were safe. They were on a good run, and then
Aye.
And then they're
split
gonna be
comes in
playing
and the
the
pressure's on.
Pressure,
Mate.
every big game matters. Brilliant.
You didn't like it.
I didn't like it, but this year's been outstanding.
Right, boys, we're going to do our team of the year.
We're doing it right now, straight in.
Oh.
Wow.
Who's what I go for? I'll just rhyme your mine off right now.
No, surely we'll do a
don't
goalie
do
at a
that.
time.
All right, you want to do
Selfish
that? Right,
like
okay,
that,
sorry.
fuck's sake.
You just go for it then. Who you
No,
want?
you're the main
United
man,
goalie,
right? So
innit?
Kitty's off, who's your goalie? That's
Dundee
a bit of
United
a laugh.
goalie.
Go Dundee United goalie. Goalie will be David Wilson for Broomhill. No, my goalie's going to be. It's got to be Joe Hart, isn't it?
Well, no, for me, no. I've went Trevor Carson.
Yeah.
I think it was between Trevor Carson and Liam Kelly, and I've went for Trevor Carson.
Who's conceded the least?
Joe Hart, but I mean, you'd pick it'd be an 11 Celtic players, wouldn't it, if it's based on the team?
What are you going?
Don't think there's been a right standout this year at all.
No. Carson and Kelly have been really good.
Trevor Carson's been very good.
Great guy as well.
Don't know. I'll go Joe Hart just for.
Oh, he's what? Because of Kerrydale Street.
I've no seen. Do you know what? I've
he
no
doesn't
seen.
want it.
I
He's
know, not at all. Not at
Celtic
all.
need a new goalie, but they've goalies in team of the year.
No,
There
do you
you
know
go.
what? I've not seen enough of the goalkeeper like Carson. I've not seen enough of it. Whereas that might be unfair.
The way I look at it, right?
How do you look at it?
How many mistakes
Is
has Joe
Trevor
Hart made,
Carson
though?
has won St
Not a lot.
Mirren more points than Joe Hart's won Celtic points? Surely you agree with that.
That's not bad. Not a bad way of looking at it actually.
Trevor Carson's won St Mirren a lot of points this year.
But is that only because he gets a lot more into him?
Exactly.
And there
That's
you go.
just
Aye.
that,
It's
aye.
a great point to back up. Joe Hart fits
Harder
in.
to play out the way Joe Hart's been
well, see,
asked
we
to
say
play.
that
And
full
Joe Hart
back-
gets
It all
in.
comes back to Trev, he boots up with Joe Hart's been asked to play, which is...
It's difficult to do that.
Right, fair
Joe Hart,
dues.
so Joe Hart's and goals will date together then. Joe Hart makes a goalkeeper for you.
Carson. Right back, Simon.
I went Tavernier.
Tav.
Goals, assists.
Tavernier, aye.
Numbers are a joke, aren't they?
Rangers' best player of the year, isn't he?
Aye.
Player of the year again this year. I think he won Player of the Year, the Players' Player of the Year, and the Golden Boot winner for Rangers this year.
Most improved as well.
Most improved, everything, mate.
Right,
Incredible,
everything.
isn't it?
But he's Ben Sherman on.
Ben Sherman shot.
The Rangers tracky tap.
Michael
Jeans.
Beale with the piss stained jeans on.
Rangers tracky tap. There you go, Tim. Right, centre half. Let's go.
I says you're going
to be.
to disagree with me here. I done it last year. Nicky Devlin centre half. I need to.
Oh, fuck off.
Si, I
man.
need to. He's got.
Are you going to take it serious or
No, I'm not. But
I don't play centre half all year.
No, he plays sometimes the third centre half. But what I'll say is, every team in Scotland want him now. Bar Celtic and Rangers.
Signed for Aberdeen, the picture's been leaked.
I know,
There
the
you
pictures
go.
are
You
out,
leaked
mate.
it.
No, I'm not to do with that. Not to do with that.
They're secret now.
But that's what I'm saying. Every team in Scotland were fighting at him. Bar
Celtic and Rangers, aren't they?
No, Bar Celtic and Rangers. And I think he's been that good. He needs to fit into my team. And then listen, I've seen him playing centre half. He can do no bother. So
I think centre half was by
modern
far
day-
the hardest to pick. Cameron Carter-Vickers was nailed on.
Aye, he's in.
And then the other one I thought was quite hard for me, but I went with Starfelt.
Nah, I'll go Starfelt. Who have you in?
Devlin CV.
And Goldson's missed a lot of football. Again,
Starfelt does well,
with
yeah.
that, I thought Kai Rolls' first 6 months would have been in with a great shout. Bashiri's been injured, Portis is away. Aberdeen, the
Goldson's
three
had a
centre
great
halves
season.
are on
Portis
new
came in
centre
and done
half for
well,
January.
yeah.
It's like, that's been the hardest position to pick, I think.
Yeah.
But I've went Carter-Vickers and Starfelt.
Yeah, same.
Well, that'll be it settled.
Left
then
back's Taylor at.
Aye, Taylor been
Aye.
outstanding.
Aye.
He's actually one of Celtic's most important players now.
Most underrated,
Yeah.
I'd say. I think he's been the sort of unsung
How
hero.
he's came in and played that inverted fullback is incredible, isn't it?
Aye. And again, I think like since Angus came in, he's improved them going forward. Definitely, I think he's a lot
He's
better
always,
outlet
been
going
good
forward,
defensively,
isn't he?
Taylor,
Aye.
isn't he? But on the ball, I definitely
By the
agree.
way, I'm just telling you now, I've got no shape to my team. I'm just putting in the 11 that
for
I
him.
think deserves in team of the year.
I'll tell you, my first midfielder is Mark O'Hara.
Mine is Callum McGregor. I put 2 in there.
So I'll say mine's a 4-4-2, right? So we're going 2 centre mids.
Aye, so ma.
Yeah, I've went Hatate and McGregor.
Same.
My three's Hatate, McGregor, O'Hara.
I'll put 3 in the bench, I need to say, because it's very harsh that they've been left out.
Who's your three in the... No, we'll get honourable mentions. Who's your honourable mentions?
No, we'll do that at the end.
All
so
right,
my two,
okay.
my
McGregor
two
and
centre
Hatate be
mids, Hatate
standouts
and
in in
McGregor.
that position.
Oh, McGregor and Hatate
Head
are
above
top,
everybody.
top class.
So on
He could play with any
agreement,
team in the world.
right, 2 wingers. This is where it gets a bit dicey for my wingers. I've got Van Veen in the wing.
No,
I've put Van Veen left of front three for me.
There we go, there we go.
that's no bad. But what wing have you got, mate?
The left.
That's all right then. Aye, don't
You
mind
want him
that.
chasing back,
Aye, track back all day.
Tracky backy.
And then my other winger is Duke.
I've went a front three of Duke wide and right, Van Veen wide left, and Kyogo up top. I've left your man Shankland it.
Oh, that's fair.
27 goals he's going to get in team of the year.
Only
Never
because I'm
been
playing a
heard of.
4-3-3 in it.
I'm going Duke out wide and Jota out wide.
Who?
Duke and Jota.
What's your case for both?
Duke's been on fire. He really has. He's been probably signing of the season, right up there. Was it this season he went?
Yes.
Aye, it was. He's been outstanding. And then Jota, I still think want more for Jota, but I still think he takes the life out you, gets arses off seats, and I think that he was outstanding. I mean, the first part of the season, he's still been good, but he fits in there still.
Sorry, I think that's a crane. Your man
Just up there.
Nickers must be getting.
George is in the crane, isn't he?
Getting moved.
He's in back.
Driving it.
He's in back.
There's a wee man in there, look.
Imagine your dad was in that wee
Pulling
track.
them right down. I've seen the horse in
Right,
there.
so wait, who's your wide right?
Duke.
Duke, and then front two.
Van Veen on the left. My front 2 is
Shankland and Kyogo.
Shanks and Kyogo.
Van Veen and Kyogo.
I can't believe Shanks isn't in any of your teams.
He just
Honestly,
didn't fit in. I mean, I
His
think
performance last week, it fucked him for a minute.
I open goal.
27 goals, man.
I know.
Right,
He
honourable
has been
mentions
good.
then, but we've done our teams are all in. Manager of the year.
Honourable mention, no, Clarkson for Aberdeen, love him. I'm not saying enough of him to say how good he has
Right,
been, but
Clarkson,
the wee
brilliant.
clips I've
Aye.
seen,
For
he looks
Liverpool,
very
isn't he?
good for Liverpool, yeah.
I've got 3. How many honourable mentions
Strange
we allowed?
3.
5.
5?
Five,
Right.
then.
Okay, I've got my 5 then. I know my
There you
5.
go.
Mark O'Hara.
Yeah.
I've went Malik Tillman. I think Malik Tillman would have made my team of the year if it wasn't for the last couple of months. Up until February, I thought he'd be nailed in there, but last couple of months. But I'll give him an honourable mention. Matt O'Reilly, most assists in the league. So, most assists in the league, mate, you've got to get a
He was
shout.
better last year, though, I thought.
Aye.
Jota, because he was probably close, but I think Van Veen and Duke have had better seasons for their team. And then my last one is your man, Leighton Clarkson.
Clarkson, Strain at St Mirren as well, done very well. Right back. Really
Decent.
like him. Anyone else that you've seen that you like?
St Mirren centre mid, brilliant.
O'Hara?
No, sorry, Livingston. Brilliant,
Who, Stephen Kelly?
brilliant.
Steve Kelly's a good
Are
player.
you getting him confused with Sean Kelly or?
No, Sean Kelly's Liam Kelly's brother, innit?
Newbley had a good season.
Newbley's
You know
been
what? Give
great.
him an honourable mention there.
No, I've
Too many injuries.
But Livingston have
Skeleton.
just fell away. Manager
He'd
of
have been
the
in my team all day, man.
So we'll do 2 managers of the year, really.
Because Angel could get
And then we'll do one.
Stephen Robinson for me.
Aye. Same, aye.
I would go Reece McCabe.
Based on what?
At that age, to get your team promoted is incredible.
So he's he's done a great job, right? But he's a full-time team in a part-time league.
But to beat
So you're
beat Hamilton,
you
but he's a full-
you can manage him over 2 games.
not to beat Hamilton though, it's an incredible achievement.
No,
innit?
again, it is a great achievement, but
You don't really like him, man.
Well, I actually love him, mate. I
Nah,
do
they're
really
brilliant
love
for
him.
him. Absolutely brilliant. So,
Yeah,
Ange
Bruce
manager
McCabe.
here.
Well, we're
Aye.
quite similar, aren't we?
Aye,
teams?
quite similar to the teams,
Any ones do you think we're going to get Kane for?
I want to ask you this quickly. What about Dundee job? Who do you think will get that?
Tomo.
By some that he's favourite now. Thomas
Is he?
in the favourite. If he
Good.
gets a job, who are we going to start linking?
I know,
Yogi.
man.
Job's come up with. Just
Yogi.
keep linking him.
But I see,
By the way, Lenny has went into a good price.
Oh, wow.
Him and Strachan's there, isn't he? Good pals.
I don't think he'd take that.
You don't
Aye,
like
man.
Lenny,
No, I don't.
If
He's
they gave
like
him a
me, he's
decent
like me
budget.
Olympiacos. He's like me
Aye, that was,
Olympiacos
that
job.
was Marty
isn't
Riley that linked him with that, so wasn't it? He's just linked him with that, mate. Olympiacos. And there's another one at Queen's Park. That's another one that's came up.
he? How's John Coyle get sacked, mate?
Is it the sack,
No, I think was it him that stepped in?
He says they're on out Iron Brew, innit?
Do you want to go for
Stop
who's
now.
the strongest on the driving?
Do you want to film that? When you go in, mate, what's the point? Because he's a fucking joke.
I know, but I've got a shank in me. I could easy shank
Shout
it.
him. Right, I'll go first.
I don't. But I'm not good. I just.
Right, come on in. Go, mate. Mate, that's incredible.
Mate, that's decent.
Oh my god, mate.
Tell you what, you've left your best in the competition.
What am I on?
Proud of you.
Oh,
You sure that wasn't a pitching wedge you used? It's went 156.
Your arse is hungry and eating the shorts anyway, I know that. You thought you were hungry, your arse is fucking hungry.
156.
Mate, that's not even a tee, but
I know, your
quite
hair
teed
looks
up.
like that rough here.
Alan.
Did you buy that off Top Golf? Your hair?
Wish I did, it'd have been cheaper.
Oh fuck,
Hey, come on.
that's
He's a
serious,
monster, isn't
mate.
he, man?
Time to scud
This is getting
scud
scudded.
missile. Mate, where'd they go?
Oh no! Do you know?
No, fucking, mate, I went down there.
That's seen it went 230 yards.
That's a
machine's
shambles.
fucked.
Where'd they go?
Mate, it's right here. Here, there, it's here.
Another ball came out at exactly the same time.
Oh, right.
I'm not just saying this, my back is fucking
Fuck off
killing
and
me.
get it
So
going.
did mine's actually just dribbled in? No, aye.
This is, my back is actually here. Who's the horniest golfer ever?
Mate, why are you
Montgomery.
laughing?
Yeah, because we thought it just went, there's a ball that flew
Aye,
just
that was
fucking
them.
10 years. That was
Colin
it.
Montgomery.
Go on.
Monty.
Got 156 you need to beat.
Ah, 230.
What did you
Andrew.
get, Andy? Watch, mate. I'll take your head off.
Mate, you had a cut of good jeans earlier.
I fucking hate golf. It gives on that. Mate, I hate golf.
Hit it with your
man.
arse.
Yeah, look at Laura Davies here.
Laura Davies.
That was some go.
What a shit that is. Right, you ready for this?
Oh, please do it again.
No bad.
What do you
Sack.
think I'm doing wrong? Have you had to get tips? Moving my body.
Mate, I'm no good, trust me.
You are good.
Oh, it's brilliant, man.
Pish.